Hi everybody, hope you all are doing well. Loliloooo here, welcome back to my channel. I was inspired to do a spring look today, which could very easily transition to summer. And it's inspired with a DKNY makeup done by Charlotte Willer, who is the main makeup artist from New York, from Maybelline. And she did a gorgeous look with a very bright lip and translucency, luminous skin, and you'll see it's very easy to imitate. It's great for daytime, and I will also show you how to kind of vamp it up a little bit if you feel like you need a little more definition. But this specific look, even though it was mirrored in a lot of other collections, was for DKNY, and of course she's associated with Maybelline. So as you know, if you've been watching, it's all over that the bright orange lip is a big thing for the spring, and of course can transition very easily into summer. I was inspired because there was the picture that you saw on the thumbnail that I put for this video. That one just struck me. The white flowy clothing, which is what I'm wearing today, a white flowy tunic, and the big, of course it was a huge DKNY symbol, but like the chunky silver jewelry. I'm not wearing it right now, but it's like a sleek ponytail to the side, kind of slicked down, and very luminous skin, real concentration on the glowing from within. It just was gorgeous, and I loved it, and I wanted to recreate it myself and share it with all of you. So if you want to see how to get that DKNY spring look, and how to vamp it up a little bit at the end if you'd like, please keep watching. We're going to use this cute little mustache rubber band to put our hair back and moisturize. I'm using oil-free here. Then we're going to start with our BB cream from Maybelline, and this one is light to medium. Just get it anywhere where you think you need a little bit of evening out. Forehead, nose, cheeks. Make sure you blend down through the chin to the neck. We're not going to put anything on our eyes because we're going to be using this right here, which is the Lumi pencil. This is actually a brush, and it's the Dream Lumi in Nude Chair. This has a lot of light reflecting particles that helps to brighten anywhere where you think you are dull or have shadows. In the inner corner of the eye, bridge of the nose, anywhere where the light will hit, and it will be really, really pretty. You can also use this a little bit if you have a little blemish or a red spot. And I'm using it here as a highlighter underneath the brows as well. This is to shape our brows, the Master Shaper in Soft Brown. This is what Charlotte Willer really wanted to use because she didn't want the brows to be so like painted in and dark. She wanted them natural, so only really fill in the ends so they look as natural as possible, and spoolie them out to kind of distribute the product and make a sleeker line. It's not going to be super sleek because obviously natural brows don't look like drawn on ones, but this really did the trick. It was nice. It was a soft effect and it framed the face. For our lids, we're using this color Tattoo, and it is in Barely Branded. This stuff stays on for 24 hours, no kidding. We're doing it from the bottom of the lid from our lashes all the way up to the top of the brow, and it also is very luminescent and light. Don't be heavy-handed here, just be light-handed. We just want to reflect light. The next thing we're going to end up moving on to is going to be our cheeks. And believe it or not, what Charlotte Willer used on her girls were the color Sensational Lip Liner in red from Maybelline. She just put a few stripes on the cheek, blended it out with the warmth of the finger so it looked like a natural flush was coming from the inside out. Depending on your skin color, you might have to build up a little bit on this, but I didn't have to use much because, hello, I'm super white. But yeah, it's just supposed to make you look like you have a really nice, healthy glow. Kind of like you just pinched your cheeks. These are the two colors we're going to be mixing together. This is the first one, which is the red, and the second one is Electric Orange. These are also by Maybelline, and they are the Vivid lipsticks, and they are incredible. We're going to first use the dark one and then the orange on top to kind of mix it in. She said she mixed the two colors together. Of course, again, with skin type, you use more of one or the other, whatever suits you best. Then she blended out with her fingers, and no definite lines. She dabbed at the edges so it just looked like a naturally flushed lip with a little bit more. And that's basically the look, believe it or not. Pretty easy. And this is the sleek back ponytail that they wore in the show with the white clothing. And this is where I wanted to vamp it up a little bit, because for me, if I'm going out, I need some eyeliner. So here we're using the Femme Couture in brown. It has a little bit of sparkle, and we're getting in by the eyelashes. Now we don't want a thick line, but kind of like plumping up that eyelash line to make them look nice and full. And a little bit of sparkle will be nice when the light is catching it. We're also going to be tightlining it a bit after we kind of smudge it out with a little small detailed eye brush. This is where we're going to tightline, so it again increases the eyelashes and the dimension of the eye. For mascara, we're going to use my favorite. Sorry Maybelline, but I'm using L'Oreal, the Double Extend. This stuff has that primer beforehand that it just plumps and lengthens your lashes like nobody's business. We're going to concentrate the mascara though on the top part of the eye, just to accentuate the natural look. We just want to kind of give our eyes a little more definition. That's what I like anyways. I will be putting some mascara on the bottom lashes just so it frames the eyes a little bit, because there's so much light and luminescence going on. I felt like I needed to kind of make my eyes a little more defined. For our lips, I'm using the Giordano lip liner in orange, and it's not opening, and it's not opening, and it finally opened. I know, oh my god. But anyways, we're gonna line our lips, and it's going to give us a little bit more of a defined look. We're just defining everything. It will be looking a little less natural, but I just kind of like a defined lip, especially at night. Making the orange on the outside, and then take that lip brush into the red. And we're not going to do ombre, but it's kind of that idea. Around the edges, we're going to use the red, which is a more vibrant orange brick red. And then in the middle, we're going to put a little more of that orange lipstick, just kind of dabbing it on there, so we get a little bit more light reflection, making our lips look a little bit plumper. And she also wore black hats in the DKNY show, so this is one way you could wear it. My hair ombre, if you haven't noticed. I was experimenting and had a good time with some friends, so yeah. Anyways, I wanted to thank all of you for your really sweet responses to the autism awareness video. That was really, it was so nice to see that you're not alone, that it's touched a few other people, and that we can all come together and appreciate, you know, awareness for the cause and doing something for those with autism. So thank you so much to everybody who wrote all of your sweet, kind words. That really meant a lot to me. And it got me juiced to do this video. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to put together. Very easy. In this tutorial, I stayed as true to what Charlotte Wheeler used on all of her girls for the DKNY Spring 2014 collection. I only changed things at the end a little bit to vamp it up. If you wanted to make it a little more nighttime, you would need a little more definition on the eyes. Of course, every face structure is different, and we're not all supermodels, but it really did show up really nicely. It translated well. It's the first time I've tried this look, so I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it useful, even if you don't use the whole look together. Some of the products really did help to illuminate the skin, and it's really nice for spring and summer not to use powder for once. It stayed really nicely. So again, thank you so much for watching. I have some really fun stuff planned. I finally finished my finals in one of my classes, and I'll be able to dedicate a little more time to filming, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, well, lots of love from me to you. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure, and see you soon. Bye.
Cool. I can't come up with a word. What is the frickin' word? Why am I going blank? What is her name? Charlotte Wheeler. Charlotte, what's my problem? Charlotte Webb, Charlotte Wheeler. Okay.